have lots of switchbacks. It is, how many miles do you think it is, this drive?
It's 50 kilometers, so about 30 miles.
It's nice and slow. There's lots of viewpoints, but we are exploring outside of Mendoza, and then eventually we'll make our way to the hot springs and then back to the wineries, and then we're going to do the long trek, nice bus ride from Mendoza to Santiago. So stay tuned. And welcome to the hot springs in Mendoza. This is the public pool here. There's several pools inside that are quite warm, as well as several outside with varying temperatures with a great view. And there's actually a water park, but it's only open during the summer when there's enough water to fill it. And you can see at the bottom there, there's actually a nice little river that runs right by. And the entry fee is 1,000 pesos, which is basically $5. So it's a great day. You can come and spend a few hours here or an afternoon. We came in the morning, it wasn't too bad. And then by midday, it's really nice because everything empties out and everyone goes to has their asados for lunch. But the views are fantastic. And there's actually a little bit of shopping around here as well. There is a private entry one that is actually through a hotel. It's a little bit more expensive, but you need to book well in advance, probably a few months. So we're in Mendoza and we've just had the most personalized wine tasting and tour at Carmelo Patti. I strongly suggest everybody finding this little winery and coming in and enjoying a tasting. It is absolutely fantastic. It's super informative, very personalized. There's just the three of us here right now. And we've got some great wines, as well as some really good information on how to store wine, as well as how to see if it's actually a wine designed for storage, or if it's just ready for drinking right away. These types of wines here are actually not sold commercially here in Mendoza. It is actually just exported out to a couple of countries. It's a very small winery, and then he does, when they are ready, he does sell them here locally for direct consumption from the winery.
Putting some glue into the thing, look at that. I just wanted to chat with you quickly about what's going on here for expats, because it is a great place to retire. Even though Argentina doesn't always have the greatest reputation for their economy, it's actually a really great place to retire. With the blue dollar, again, all of the prices in pesos is really about half. So it's really great. So again, if something is 1,000 pesos, really that's about $5, which is a really great value because you can get lots of good services as well as food very, very affordably on a fixed income if you are getting that income in dollars. But if you are ready to make the big plunge and the big jump down here, you're really going to need to expect to pay a lawyer and an accountant to help you get the money down here, because it's heavily taxed to bring dollars down here. And I learned today from a local expat, when you're actually buying property or say vehicles and things of that nature, you actually literally pay in cash. And by cash, I mean bags of money. So you'll need to talk to those accountants and lawyers to figure out how to bring that money down here. All the real estate property is actually sold in US dollar and tends to be pretty steady. Apartments, the value was dropped a little bit during the pandemic, but that was really worldwide because everybody, once they were trapped in their apartments, they wanted to be able to get out into bigger neighborhoods and areas where they could get outside and some fresh air. So here in Mendoza, they are finding that the property is starting to sell again. Americans are starting to come back down here for tourism. So check your flights. Another good option to get down into Argentina is actually to fly into Santiago, Chile, and take a local airline either over to Mendoza or over into Buenos Aires. Very easily done. And of course, you could actually take the beautiful bus ride through the Andes if you wanted to be extra adventurous, I suppose. Anyway, check it out. Look into Mendoza. It's a great place, it looks like, to retire. Have a great day.